Okay, so we are doing the Astro Tarot for Cancer. Cancer, you currently have Mars in Cancer. So that can say a lot, right? That's like fighting for your home. That can be also about your health, your wellness, or feeling intense, very intense. So Four of Swords is here. Exhausted, tired, high fiery energy has you burnt out. Mars can do that to anybody, actually. Depending on what's in your house, too, right? What's going on at home. Right now, Fortune is in the 4th house generally. So that's kind of nice. So that can be a symbol of luck for you, even though you're burnt out. It might benefit you a lot just to lay low and relax, chill out. I think a lot of us need that right now. Even though it's like the beginning of this work year, school year thing, and we're supposed to get going again, but it's been a rough start. And it's kind of like, why am I doing this? Or should I be doing this? And it's very much like that. So then we have the Ace of Cups, and that's just to feel very intense or to feel very heavy with this, because this is in front of it. Yeah. That's challenging, right? To just, it's like, I want to love life again. I know that I want to love the holidays again. I'm having a hard time doing that. I really want to love the things that I love in my life. I might be struggling a little bit with that, but, or I could also use that as at least have something kind of cute and fun or something to look forward to. These things that I have to look forward to, I might not be full of enthusiasm, but at least I have something to look forward to. Yeah. And then we've got the Page of Swords. And that's about secrets. It's also about information that will be revealed. So if it's like a communication or maybe things that you're thinking that are just very difficult, there could be a reason why. And that could be coming up and that could be revealed to you. King of Cups could be from another person. The King of Cups is actually the card of Cancer. This is also the 4th house card in Astro Tarot. So that's interesting. It could be a relationship, male relationship, brother, husband, boyfriend, friend, etc. It could be difficult right now with them. Well, that's going to make sense. Gemini is in the 7th house with Uranus, and that's kind of like making things, communication, difficult. And it's kind of like, what is going on? Well, that will be revealed if it's dealing with another person, or your emotions toward another person will be revealed to you as to what that is. So when that is happening, I like to pull the romance cards or the love cards. And I can't remember the name of this deck because I don't have the box anymore, but I've done a review on it and it's beautiful. It's one of my favorite decks of all time. And I can't remember the name of it right now. The romance tarot, the love tarot, something. I can't remember, but if you look back at my videos, you can see it. I love it very much. Queen of Wings, the Analyst. So it could be someone that's being very critical on you, or maybe you're overthinking. This can be about overthinking, being tired of it. Maybe sometimes you can't analyze things. Sometimes you can't figure out other people, you know. Sometimes you just have to let things be revealed to you as to like what is really going on. Sometimes you just tell yourself, I have to take a break and just see what that's going to be. Queen of Shells, the Empath. Oh, yes, you're being very empathic and you're feeling these things and you just know deep down, but it's just kind of like, I'm going to keep it to myself. Yeah. There's a lot of that going on. A lot of people are holding back what they want to say because it's too draining, especially with all the controversy that is going on right now with everything. Opposition. They could be like not in agreement with you and you know it. And 7 is this relationship. It's difficult and it's kind of like this relationship needs to transform into a butterfly or go away. Whatever. A Death card is transformation, like I just said. Haha. This is something that will come to an end if you cannot come to a meeting of the minds. Number 4 is difficulties, right? Transformation. So it looks like it could be on the verge of divorce, verge of breakup, verge of moving on. But there's a lot of that going on, and like I had been saying before, is about your also where your moon sign is and your moon cycle and what that's about. So I'll pull some moon cards for that, because basically, really, of course, we had that solar eclipse. This is for the end of August. This can also just cause like open-ended cycles of like, okay, where is this going? Is it going somewhere? How do I feel about it? And what do I do? Luck is on your side, because I talk about fortune being very fortunate. New moon is Sagittarius. So that could be the time when that new moon in Sagittarius comes, where you can like really decide to end and start a new relationship or have a better relationship with yourself. Because when you're in a toxic relationship, whoever it is, business, work, romance, it can be like draining on you. It can be very draining on you. So that could be like saying, once you kind of like shoot for the stars for yourself, when you put yourself first, then you'll find that freedom. And of course, you don't have to make that decision now, because this is about the mutable moon. Nothing is set in stone, right? Even if you take a break from each other, or if you take a break from work, or if you take a little respite, doesn't mean it's final. So that could be also saying to a relationship that's being reevaluated is what I think that can also be right now. So we're going to pull the Blue Oracle to see what's going on, since it's spooky season for everybody, and I think that's great. And we're going to see what this says. The third eye, the empath, right? We talk about the empath of, you know what you need. You know what you need to do. You just have to communicate to that person. Okay, so I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to go over here, see if that other person might be better for me. The other job, other apartment, other home is going to be better for me. And you don't have to have this going on. You can just jar it up, save it for someone else. It's also like if you feel like you're more of an introvert and they're more of an extrovert, that could also be like, okay, I need to kind of find someone that's more on my page, you know? And the other thing is, the sweetest things are unseen, right? So you have to find out what those things are and go and see that person, that place, that thing, that idea, that revisit that to see if maybe there's something missing. Take a break from someone, come back to them to see if, okay, now I see in you what I saw in you before, or this is why I'm doing this, to find your why. So this is what it is for you. Cancer is to find your why. And that is your message for the end of August.